Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome back to Let's Play Galciv 3. I spared you this time that agony of watching me design a ship, and I'm just gonna present the result. I did... Actually, where is that? Oh, there's a couple new ones. No, but that's not what I did. That's just the auto-generated. I did design the Hammer Mark II. Just using the old Hammer Mark 1, and because we, if you look at that guy, we got 20 extra space, and I got rid of the double shield generators and replaced one of them with a titanium plating and the other one with a point defense. So now we do actually have defense against all weapon types, which will make this ship very effective against star bases, because they also have like all weapon types. And I exchanged the particle beam for one... No, the other way around. I exchanged the laser beam for a particle beam. So we got a little tiny bit more damage, I think. Yep, 1 point exactly. And less shield defense, more, you know, a variety of defense. So that is that, and that is all I actually did there. Sadly, I can't fit another weapon on it, I don't think. So maybe we'll need to work on miniaturizing the lasers a little more. But this should work out fine, and I'm not building any of them currently. Probably gonna get around to that with the star part here, or the shipyard here rather, in 3 turns. Once we actually move that slow-ass shipyard to where I want it. And that is bordering the Altarian resistance here. Yep, Altarian resistance. Alright, anyway, but let's first finish up with the ore. Now this fleet here, we do have a striker in there. So far though, there has been like no contest whatsoever from the Yor. Like the only thing that actually fought back are these star bases, and I could just ignore them. Like it's not like I have to fight them. Of course, eventually I'll have to, because I do want the resources that they're mining and whatnot, but come on, what is that? Like, they're not building any ships, and they only have, yeah, they built another builder. That's great. And they built a colonizer. Or maybe they just had that hanging around here. But whatever, that is really not the way I envisioned my war against the Yor. So the only thing that keeping me from actually annihilating them in like 5 turns is that I don't have the cash to do this type of invasion, this information warfare, which will actually save me a lot of money. Now, by the way, this is still early in the video, so probably you didn't start skipping ahead yet. Give me a little bit of an opinion on this information warfare, please, because to me it really feels like there should be a defense against it. Maybe there is one and I'm just missing it. But it seems really silly that I can just pay 1,000 and take over a planet just instantly and without any loss of population or whatsoever. No damage to buildings, nothing. But just click that button, click start, and it's game over for the planet. It's mine. That doesn't really seem to balance to me, especially considering that when you're in the defense, like you need some type of mechanism, some ability to actually come back or to stall the war, that you can, like for example, have the enemy trapped on a couple well-defended planets while they're biting out their teeth on that. You can then start building up an army, maybe here in the back of your empire. Not that this would be an option for the Yor, but because we are really overwhelming then. But I mean, just in general, there should be the possibility, because otherwise, the second you gain a slight little edge over an enemy, it's game over. They can't fight back. And with this warfare thing, like if I am basically rich, with at this point I could just devote even more resources toward wealth generation. I could just, you know, fly around taking planets whenever I please, and that doesn't really seem that well balanced to me. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'll take the planets, and especially considering how much I learned about the game while playing it, and also thanks to you guys commenting and educating me about it. But still, I'd like that actually to be a little bit more of a comeback mechanism in there. So give me your thoughts on that. And with that out of the way, let's actually build a starbase a little bit further down here, probably. Because I do want a separate one for the thulium. I don't want like a Swiss Army knife type starbase where we get all... Oh, I actually can't do that. When I dedicate one to mining, it'll not... won't be able to have any planetary enhancement thingies on it. I don't think so, at least. What did I do that for? Interstellar survey. Oh, right. I did want better sensors, and maybe I should have waited with upgrading my ship. Sip of warm tea there. Well, actually, I could just... Yeah, we didn't build any of the Hammer Mark II, so we could just pack the new sensors on them right away. Now, research coordination. We do already... We already have that all, don't we? Already specialized here. Oh, I see. Practical fusion. So we got the fusion power plant. I could have gone differently. So I can't go down here. Or can I? Oh yeah, I can. Weird to me, because this is gray, but I already researched you. This here isn't. Anyway, so we could go even heavier on the science, but I don't think we need that. And I could go for the extreme colonization, which probably I should get in there, just so we can take over these two your planets in the back. And from there go with the habitat improvement and the soil reclaimment. And reclamation, sorry, that. Colonization focus. We'll see about that. It's not that many techs, and we're rushing through them now anyway. It's like 2 turns to get one, so whatever. Let's just go for that in case we finish up here faster than expected. Which might well be the case. Idle colony. Which is that? Aerolium. Supposed to become a science planet. Which one was that again? Aerolium 1. This one. Alright, so we got that mega factory up now. We also got a little food up here. So I think it's time to start killing those... Oh, we got this soil upgrade here still. Wow. That is it's a very nice. Where do we put you, Mr. Soil Upgrade? I think probably down here. Not gonna immediately put that. Hyperion Shrinker, huh? Where's my damn research lab? There it is. Alright, so we got the 100% approval rating, and these guys... Oh, these guys give adjacency bonus, but I probably can't... Yeah, I probably can't really upgrade them. Ancient Ruins. +3 to tourism, +1 to research. Yeah, and of course you're gonna build a consulate on it, because why exactly you're doing this? Nobody knows. Also, nobody cares. The entertainment center is one of our own, so let's just build that up. And then go with a couple of science thingies. Just because it's easy to just slam down a couple of these guys. Alright, I'm going to leave up the Industrial Collective and the Entertainment Network here. How much approval we have? We got enough for 13. We just do happen to have 22 population in this planet, which we could actually just fix by... How about we eject you and take the full 6 on you. Here we go. That should... Yeah, that brings up the approval. And that's the way I probably want to keep it, because, like, don't want to have 16 population for only 11 food. That seems weird to me. Really weird. Anyway, so now we got 2 full freighters. I guess we'll just bring them over here. Should be fine. There's no opposition anyway. Like, not that there's any your fleet that I have to be afraid of. Excuse me? Why are you not moving? Did I move you already this turn? guess so. Alright, you're idle, that is fine. We're just gonna have you a sentry here. Yeah, I want to have that healed up. And speaking of which... You're healing faster in here, let's see. Well, idle ship, we're gonna make you sentry here, and I'm gonna get back to that thought in a second. Well, just pass. Okay, so now we did all the things with all the ships. So let's take a little look. We got one damaged ship in here, which has 40 hit points currently. And we got one damaged ship in here, which has 54 hit points currently. So let's see how much they regenerate, because the other one is in the shipyard, and the other one is in... What the hell is this? Oh, it's my own scout. Alright. And there comes a trader. And a leaf and whatnot. Whatever. And there's another constructor. Okay, so let's look. 54 it was. Now it's 61. Wow, that's not much. How about you? Alright, so it does regenerate a little more. We were at 54 and now we're at 61, so we did regenerate 7. While here, we only regenerated 4. So it does seem it goes faster when you put your ships in a shipyard. Wonder if that also works when we put them in just a planet, but... we'll test that later. For now, I want to move you out of the range of the thulium, and here seems pretty good for a starbase, so how about we just go ahead and do that. Now, what do we want? We want the... Well, for now, I guess the culture ring is a good start. Let's start with the economic ring. Build that, and that will allow me to build... let's just straight up go for research, because why not? And we're gonna put this guy in... No, we're not gonna double click you. Just gonna put you in here, and I think it's gonna take like... Yeah, could just queue these up indefinitely. Constructor Mark II. Let's get a couple more of these. So that's what we're gonna need for quite some time. And you are building Last Striker, I guess. That could be a movie. The Last Striker. Actually, let's build one more. Why are you so horrible at this? Oh, because I'm research focusing? I see. So if we do it like this, we're still gonna get this in one turn, and the striker building is gonna be much faster. I actually like that, because we do, for one, we need more invasion forces if we're gonna take on the Altarian Empire, and secondly, I do need a way to carry off population from these overcrowded planets over here, because I don't think there's another way actually get rid of these suckers. And now I'm just gonna pass the turns with these ships, because I really don't want to have them senselessly wasted. Alrighty, I think 0.5 is fine. And we're just gonna take that from Mars. There we go. And then you're gonna come up to whatever, one of the Ramas, and take our unhappy pop off of there. Now we can colonize extreme worlds. Can colonize extreme worlds +1. Alright, thank you. All that was needed is actually +1, but whatever. So this now takes 3 turns. This still only takes 2 turns. Great. Logistical thing, don't really need that. The mining is also not necessary. I do kind of want to... Deep space support, huh? Or field mastery. Allows construction of fleet life support modules. Not really a thing I want. I do like the free ship range though. It's just 2 turns. Why not get that? So our slower ships can reach all your spaces in all the right places. What the hell was I gonna do here? We got the Thulium Archive, we got the Technological Capital, and we got the Coordination Center, which is just boosting this thing to a ridiculous height. So if I put my focus on research, oh yeah. Ooh, baby. And I don't see any... Am I missing any tiles? Let's be extra careful here. No, doesn't look like it. We could destroy this here, but it's free +2 to manufacturing, and if I just build a regular factory, well, I guess we could... I don't know. Could just build a factory over there. That would pretty much do a similar... Well, it's just gonna give us +1, but then in itself it's gonna give us... not really sure. We could, like, move this factory here, basically, and create another lab here. But I think it's fine this way. Do we have enough approval? Indeed we do. So I think we're done with you here. And we're gonna, of course, go for the research, because we already have a lot of that. Might as well pile on the strength. And there's that, and that should do it for the turn. Wonder when my damn constructors will finally arrive to do some building over here. Oh my god. For this. Goodness gracious. What did I build here? I think we went with the economic ring, which is fine. Really wonder why we can build the Xeno Arc Lab here. But whatever. So let's just get a couple constructors over here. Why not? Constructor Mark II. 2 of these. That should be fine. And you can see the shipyard sponsored by both Trillius planets, and both are production focused. Oh, I finished my tile here. Completely forgot about you. Still don't really know what I want to do with you, though. Oh, we got approval for 18 people almost, so... We got that refinery. I guess I'll just go with another factory. This seems good. Don't need that focus. And over here, I think we're pretty much... Oh, we can terraform. You, sir, give a manufacturing bonus, so I want to keep you. And I think I'll just build the terraforming thing over there. And build another factory here, which will then get adjacency bonus from the colonial capital, and from its factory, and from the precursor nanites, so that should work out nicely. Yeah. I'm liking that. The Alteran resistance comes to you with an opportunity. The Kryn Syndicate are dangerous, and we would appreciate aid in being rid of them. Declare war on them, and we'll give you the knowledge of research centers to aid in your fight. No, I'm definitely not gonna do that. You work on that on your own. It looks like you're doing mighty fine anyway. What the hell is this? Radioactive world. That sounds nice. It's looking like I don't see how the Altarians have any problem cleaning up the Kryn, and I don't want to help them. So, yeah. Let's have them take as long as possible. Here's a probe. Okay, that's great. Whatever. You're gonna... How we're doing on the shipyard here. Oh, another constructor. Go in here, please. You're doing 75. Oh, excuse me. That's not too great. 52. Can't I just buy you out? Whatever. We can buy another planet, though. What is this? The likelihood of success 100%? Why? Huh? Defender casualties high, invader casualties low. Why is that suddenly... Oh, because we got so much more power, I see. Alright, so let's do that and conserve the money. So we lost 6.9 invaders. That is not a problem. We can just take a couple of these guys out. And I'm pretty sure... Oh wait, how much population we have here? 9 out of 11. Alright. Wow, what the hell is this? Snuggler colony, huh? That's interesting. These furry creatures are the dream pet for children in the colony. The galaxy. Wow, that's a weird one. This is pretty cool. +1 to wealth. +3 to influence. Just on this tile though. +1 to tourism around it. And up here we got +2 to manufacturing. Just on this tile though. So let's get some basic factories going. Maybe just in this corner here. Like so. And have that build up a little bit. What? Can anybody explain to me what the hell the AI is doing? Is it really always that, like, that bad? I was watching one of the videos about the patches, and it's about, you know, the governor system and how you are not able to, or how you're not required to micromanage as much, and how, like, I'm trying to think of the name of the guy, but I really don't. Startup Entertainment official channel. It's like the project manager of Galciv. Anyway, he's talking about, like, oh, you can pick one of these governors. It's going to focus on the research, like pick the research governor and then manufacturer and blah blah, and it will basically give you the same result as the AI has. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that sounds good. So you're not at a disadvantage, and if you look at your macro strategy, that sounds fine. That was my opinion until I captured a couple of these AI planets. Like, holy crap, what the hell is this supposed to be? A Durantium refinery with no factories anywhere. There's a shopping center. Like, what the hell kind of a layout? What is this supposed to be? I don't get it at all. So weird. But maybe we just need to amp up the difficulty. Maybe the AI is a little smarter then, I don't know. But this is just pathetic. Yeah, there's no other way to put this. Look at this mess. Like, they're just producing culture, which is fine, but they're not really focusing on it. There's some planetary defense. Why not, you know, move that up here somewhere, or whatever, or here, but... Oh, gosh, it's just... Okay, it has an adjacency bonus to this. I guess that's fine, but still. Really weird. Real weird. Oh, and I forgot about all my ranting. Forgot to eject the ships. We're just gonna go with the 0.5, it's fine. And we're gonna pick up a couple guys from Rama. They have way too many. We can only support 7.5 right now, and we do need a lot more. We do have 21, so let's take care of that problem. Here, things are going fine. Anyway, that will do it for the episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope I'm not messing up again. But please don't feel shy to tell me in the comments. It's not like... I don't know why some YouTubers actually take this shit personally. Wait a second. Where's my... Oh. My influence suddenly grew like... Oh my god, that is perfect. I didn't realize that there's no colonizable planets over here, just these two left. So we basically killed the Euro almost. Yeah. Anyway, some people take that really personally, like you're criticizing them as a person when you're criticizing the gameplay or pointing out mistakes. I don't have that problem. Just tell me when there's something wrong. In fact, I'm really grateful for it, because as many of you know, probably through a lot of my complaining, that I'm just very hard pressed for time. I work and do these videos, and also try to work out, and then there's, you know, you got friends, you want to see them once in a while. So it's just very hard to muster up the time to do not so much the Let's Plays, that I fit it in my rhythm somewhere, but if you really want to do, if you want to improve at a game, it does sometimes just require research. You need to post in the forums, you need to discuss it with people, you need to read up on the game mechanics, and in a sense, study the game. Otherwise, you're just gonna be stuck at a certain level, like for example, I am now at the Endless Legend. And that is just helpful when people point out where I'm making mistakes or where I'm having misconceptions. Just nothing else. There's no, I am not offended in any way whatsoever. The opposite is true. Like, if you see mistakes, just please point them out, and I'll be thanking you for it. Anyway, enough rambling. You probably any fell asleep already, so what's there left to say? I guess just have a wonderful day, and see you around for the next episode. Until then, goodbye.